Latin is not the source of English, but Latin influenced English. Latin makes up about 50% of the English language, but it's even more significant than that. Latin makes up about 90% of English's multisyllable words. In English, if you're going to use a big word, chances are you're going to use a Latin word. English draws heavily from Latin. Most of our big words are Latin. Let me give you some examples. If I stick side, C-I-D-E, at the end of an English word, that comes from the Latin word cadere, which means to cut down, to destroy, to kill, to cut off. If I stick side at the end of any English word, then something is going to be killed. This is interesting because we actually get the word decide from this word as well. And if you decide to do something, then you're deciding not to do something else. Again, the language changes the way you think. But it's also where we get words like herbicide, to kill plants, insecticide, to kill bugs, arachnicide, to kill spiders. 2 thumbs way up for arachnicide, by the way. I hate spiders. Pesticide. Oh, by the way, how come none of the bad guys ever use arachnicide to get rid of Spider-Man? Duh. Just throw a can of arachnicide in the room with him. Anyway, pesticide also comes from this word. Pesticide is what you use to get rid of pests, like rodents perhaps, rats, or bugs, or bullies on your street. Maybe not. You might get in trouble if you do that one. We also get English words like mortgage from Latin. Actually, this is interesting. Mortgage comes from the Latin word mortuus, which means death. And if you buy a house, you're probably going to have to borrow money from the bank, and you'll probably be paying it off until you're nearly dead. And that's actually what the word mortgage means. Kind of sad. Again, it can change the way you think.